Okay, welcome back. Last time we managed to get Leomon to come and join the city. Basically, we went and we found a tablet that he'd mentioned. So basically, that ancient tablet from his ancestors basically said, hey, when a danger comes, go to the city. And then, after that, we made our way back to Friesland. Basically, I had a few trades left to do with the Mojyamon, so basically I just went and did those. However, there was one that I was missing, so I still need to do that one. And I hope I haven't overshot this. It's looking good. It's good! It's good? It's good! Let's go. Okay, so I then ended off the episode by playing a round of curling with Penguinmon. And I kind of lost. Well, more accurately, it was a draw. It was a draw, but the game considers a loss if you draw with them. So we're starting today's episode off with the run back. Now, okay, he gets his second move right after. So let's see what he's gonna do here. I think he's just aiming for the corner. Yeah, it definitely seems like he's just aiming for the corner here. And it seems like he's hit it. Okay, that's not great for me, but hey, we'll see what we can do. Who knows? I mean, realistically, we still have one throw more than he does as available. And I think this might just work. If I throw this full force, it might be enough to hit off the side and knock his one out and get mine in. No, that's gone pretty badly, actually. Like, okay, I've evened the score, but it wasn't exactly the way I would have wanted to. But hey, that is a win in my favour. That's looking okay. Yeah, it's back out. But if nothing else, I should be able to hit this to land back in now. You know, I'm going to throw this full force just because I can. The real question is, will it work? Will it backfire horribly? That's looking good. Okay, I was really hoping that it would land his one in the bad, but that is looking very good for me. Okay, so I should also just note, this episode is going to be kind of me basically just, I'm basically going to end up penduluming my way through the entire game map. Because I need to go... Actually, I'll explain more when I'm done with this curling game. What do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to throw this and hopefully hit his into the bad. Because if his goes into and stays in the bad, he loses 2 points. That's looking good. That's good. That's great. I think that might just be out. Or is it? No, he's... Okay, that's in. He is on -2 from that. So, he's now on -1 total. I don't think there's a way for Penguinmon to come back into this now. And he's just inconvenienced himself even further. He traded 1 point for, well, 1 point. So now I get to play a fun little minigame called Can I... Basically, I want to see if I can hit this in such a way that it'll knock his one out, and he is just left with no points whatsoever. That looks... I was going to say that looks great, and then I actually helped him. But either way, we win. Ah, I lost. Okay, so with that, Penguinmon loses at curling. 10 out of 10. It took 3 attempts, but I got him. Amazing, dude. I lost a match for the first time. Alright, now come over city with me as you promised. Oh well, I guess I have to, but I already decided what I'm going to do in the city. So with that, Penguinmon goes to the city. Penguinmon is a rookie-level Digimon, and he will open up the curling rink in the arena. Basically, it now just means I can go and play curling in the city without having to come all the way out to Friesland in order to play 1 round. However, he still... in order to play, you still have to give him a fish. Fish is still, like, the required currency challenging. Okay, so first things first, I am going to head on over to the item bank, because I have a couple of little things I want to do. So I have a general plan for this episode, and I'm just hoping everything goes... smoothly, I guess. Okay, I'm going to put these away. Hopefully I won't need them. But I do have the intention of doing one kind of challenging battle today, so, yeah, anything could happen. Okay, how much money do I currently have? I have 800. That should be enough. So I basically I was in Friesland, now I'm back in the city, then I need to go to Gear Savannah, then I need to loop back around and go back to Friesland. Because, pretty much, I missed the one trade with Mojyamon, and as a result, well, I have one trade left to do with Mojyamon before it'll go and join the city. I also just realized I've kind of inconvenienced myself, because Kabuterimon... Actually, no, wait, Kabuterimon should be going... Like, it should kind of hit its point in the day where it goes to sleep fairly soon. So Kabuterimon should want to go to sleep relatively soon, and that actually works pretty well in my favour. And by that works pretty well in my favour, I mean it'll go to sleep and it'll get a whole bunch of HP and MP back. Which is always a good thing. Okay, we dodge the Aruramon, we dodge the Rizamon, I think that's what it's called. Also, I'm gonna be honest, there's still one area of the map that I haven't been able to go to yet, because I haven't had a Digimon that will allow me to go in. Also, I always liked how in this game there's sometimes just Digimon kind of standing, looking out into the distance. I'm always a little bit wary about, going up and trying to talk to them, though. I'm always wary about trying to talk to them. Mostly just because, like, are they going to attack? Oh, that one was fast. I mean, I shouldn't have been surprised. It's, it's a zebra, it's a horse. Of course it's fast. Okay. Also, I love how you don't get dragged into battles if they run into your Digimon, only if they make contact with... Honestly, if it was with your Digimon, this game would become unbearable. Okay. So now I want to just buy some stuff here. So first things first, I'm going to sell this prickly pear. That gives me 500 more bits. Now, I'm going to buy one medium recovery, just on the off chance that I need it. I'm going to buy the giant meat that I need. And... do I need anything else? I probably don't. I think I can live without the other autopilot. So pretty much, I'm now just going to be walking myself back to the city. So you know what? Maybe the autopilot would play. Either way. Yeah, so oh, that was close. Okay, I'm going to get to the next screen, I think. I'll get to the next screen, and then Kabuterimon can have a little nap. Honestly, I do feel a little bit stupid. I feel a little bit stupid because I didn't... Like, I never tested it. Like, I didn't check in advance because I assumed... Like, I was working on the assumption that, oh, of course, I'll have given the giant meat item away. Yeah, of course, that makes perfect sense. I had not. That was a giant misplay on my part. Because I thought I'd already made that trade with Mojyamon. Turns out I hadn't. And as a result, I kind of inconvenienced myself because now I've had to go all the way back around and do all this. Although at the same time, it's not like this will be the final time I ever have to go to Friesland. Because there are two other things I still need to do in there. Although they are both also well, one of them is dangerous. One of them's dangerous, one is just a little bit time consuming. Also, I'm just gonna sort by convenience for battle. Because I'm maybe gonna go and have a battle here, we'll see what happens. But also, actually, maybe it'd be better and more practical for me if I do... Maybe I should do Friesland first, and then do it. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'll do. If it's there, I'll do the fight now. If not, I'll do it when I come back from land. I'd also like to thank the game. I'd like to thank the game for giving me just a mountain of Digimushrooms at pretty much all chances. Mostly just because I kinda need them. Honestly, just for safety. Just for safety, on the off chance that it is here now, I will make a quick stop in here. Hey, Monochromon, how are you doing? And I will buy 3 more small recoveries. Okay. If, basically, I'm gonna find myself in a situation where I've made a great series of decisions here, or I've completely wasted my time. But hey, I'd rather be safe than, you know, not safe, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna go across I'm gonna go back across the bridge through the jungle, through the Great Canyon, and back to Friesland. But I need to come back to Friesland twice after this anyway. Once when I have something that can, you know, stand the cold. When I have something that can stand the cold. Oh, can I bait that Tsukaimon a move? Yes, I can. 10 out of 10. Let's go. 10 out of 10. Thank you for cooperating with me there, Tsukaimon. I genuinely appreciate it. Okay, are you around? Piximon is not around. Okay. You know what? I will go in and out. I'll go in and out of this screen 5 times, and if Piximon doesn't turn up, I'll just go to Friesland and try to fight him on my way back. Okay, so that is 1. Piximon is not here. Because honestly, I'll be honest, I don't know if I can even Piximon at my current strength. But hey, I would quite like to find out, you know? Because my look, I'm confident in my Kabuterimon. He's pretty strong. Obviously, there are, you know, more powerful Digimon I could have spent even more time training. But hey, I think he's pretty strong as is. Okay, before I get myself away on another tangent, Friesland. I need to go back through here at least 2 more times. Once, when I have a Digimon that can stand the cold to get Frigimon, and another time I need to have a really strong Digimon ready and able to fight and beat Garurumon. Like, I need to have something that can solo Garurumon. Because you may remember ages ago at this point, I had a fight with a Garurumon in Friesland. You know what, sure, I'll fight this Mojyamon, why not? I had a fight with a Garurumon in Friesland, and when I won, it was like, no, you didn't win, that was a 2v1, that wasn't fair, fight me again. Which obviously... Oh, that's not great. Which obviously, you know, to be fair to... Well, that's just one shot. To be fair to that Garurumon, yeah, it was kind of a 2v1, that was absolutely unfair, kind of cheating in my favour. But basically, oh, of course, Mojyamon can just drop giant meat, and I didn't know that earlier. Anyway, yeah, the second time you fight Garurumon, it is pretty much just the game going, okay, hard stat check. Can you win this fight solo? Like, it is a hard stat check to see if your Digimon can beat that fight without you doing anything. It is pretty much put the controller down, you have no say in how this battle goes. It is just the game plays itself, like the game will play itself, and if you win, great, if you lose, too bad, get more stats and try again. Because pretty much you have no say in it. You can't give commands, you can't use items. It is a raw stat check. Which obviously isn't exactly the most fun thing in the world, but hey, here we are. Also, speaking of Garurumon, there are just wild ones out here. These ones will not join the city though, so I'm gonna try to avoid those, because they're also kind of scary. Like, they do a lot of damage, I remember I've fought them in the past, and they are not something that I want to fight if I can avoid it. I mean, if I had something ridiculously powerful, maybe. Okay, that's a Gotsumon. And there's probably another one up here. Is there another one? I know Sand Yanmamon are here during the day. Yeah, so it's Gotsumon during the night, but Sand Yanmamon during the day. Okay, now we enter Friesland. And we enter Friesland, and this is where we get the danger zone, because I don't want to have to worry about Snow Devimon. But I know that it's the night time, so Snow Devimon are going to be around. So that's a little bit scary to me. Also, I might be wrong, but if I'm kind of just like mentally running the numbers right. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to fight a Snow Devimon. I really don't, because these things hit really hard, and they have quite a bit of HP. Okay, fantastic. I got out in time. I both A, got out in time to not take damage, and B, got out in time to not have, whatchamacallit, Kabuterimon locked into an attack. Okay, so now I get to play the dangerous game of, can I get Kabuterimon through the Snow Devimon minefield and to the bathroom? Before it needs to go. It's looking like a yes, because I just breezed through that screen that time. And I know that the toilet is right here. Fantastic. Good job, Kabuterimon. You made it. That's a Snow Kabuterimon over there, so that. You don't need to go back to the Ice Sanctuary if we really needed to. If we really needed to and had a Digimon of the required type, I think it's a vaccine you need for that. And we could go in there to do some training, but honestly, probably not really worth doing it that way. Okay, so now I just need to dodge these Snow Kabuterimon. Honestly, I quite like the Snow Kabuterimon. I like how they just get little hats and jackets. I think that's a kind of cute little design choice for them. Okay, so now I can go and do the final couple of trades with Mojyamon. Okay, let's just careful, wait, just wait that out. I don't want to get hit. Okay, so now I walk out onto this ice flow, and now I can start trading away some of my Digimushroom. Well, how many do I have? I have 17, so I'll trade 13 of them. Okay, I'm just going to quickly speed through this, so I will be right back. Okay, so I have 12 medium recoveries now. Honestly, that went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Anyway, so now I just need to go to the ice flows down south, and then I should be able to do the final trades for Mojyamon to get it to come and join the city. I believe this will put me at 50 prosperity, which means I need to go and talk to Digimon after I do this, but for my own safety, I'm not going to. Is this the right one? I don't think it is. But yo, that guy just did a flip. Okay, that was definitely not the one I needed to get, because I've already done all the trades. So it should just be this one down. Okay, so this is the final Mojyamon. We just give it the giant meat, it gives us the autopilot. Thanks. I'm so happy, you've done so much for us. I've decided that I'm going to the city, we'll work together, alright? And with that, Mojyamon leaves for the city. And we can now use the autopilot that it gave us for the giant meat, and we can just fly right on back to the city. Thanks, Kabuterimon, good job. Okay. And I think I got a tiny bit of money as well. Anyway, so Mojyamon is a champion level Digimon. Mojyamon is a champion level Digimon, and he will open up the secret item store. So he will open up a secondary item store within the store, and he'll sell additional items. So he will turn up just down here. So this is the secret item shop. Let's see what he has as in store for us. Okay, hey Mojyamon. Look, my shop sells interesting stuff. I hope you'll come here a lot. What do you think? So what does he sell? A rest pillow? More recovery during rest? Walk and HP and MP go up? Okay, I want the health shoes. I definitely want the health shoes when I can afford it. Because that's huge. That's huge and great for, you know, actually just kind of grinding out battles. Because obviously that's basically the game's way of going, hey, you can just fight things now. And you'll just kind of regen HP and MP as you go around. Now then, 300 bits. Can I win this fight? I probably can. A different... Wait, when did I learn War Cry? Can I teach that? I can't, okay. If I could teach that War Cry, that would be huge. War Cry is basically a move that's just like, hey, do you want a stat boost? Like, do you just want to boost your stats? If yes, you can use this. Okay, so, let's go and hopefully find Piximon. Because I would quite like to be able to fight Piximon. Okay, we're definitely in the tropical jungle at night now. We know it's definitely in nighttime, and because we've got the more kind of, because we have the more drums version, and also because, you know, it's dark outside. Okay, so, I'm gonna go in and out of this screen until Piximon appears. So, hopefully this will happen soon, and then I should be able to, hopefully, win this fight without too much hassle. But also, with Mojyamon coming to the city, I believe my city's prosperity is now at 50. So if I go and talk to Digimon, he'll tell us that the day has finally arrived and the entrance to Mount Infinity has appeared. So I'm not going to Mount Infinity just yet, but if I wanted to, I could start at going through that process to the end of the game. But I still have quite a bit of the old digital world and, well, File Island to see. I still have a couple of places to see and a lot of Digimon to recruit. So hopefully we can go on and make sure that this is, you know, gonna get done. Mostly because if I don't... Because, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I want 100% completion. I want to be able to say, hey, I did everything that I could in Digimon World. I fully restored File City. I do know that there is one that needs to be done in the post-game. So, obviously, that is something that I'll have to do at another time anyway. But for now I just need Piximon to turn up. And honestly, my main question now is, 1, can Kabuterimon defeat Piximon? And 2, if I can beat Piximon with Kabuterimon, could my Birdramon have done it? Because honestly, my Birdramon was really good. I really liked having that Birdramon. Okay, it's not Piximon, but that is another orange banana. So that's kinda nice. But I would definitely like to see the, you know, the boss fight that I'm trying to get to happen up here. Mostly just because, well, realistically, I think it's like I don't know what the exact percentage is, but I know it's a percentage chance every single time you enter this screen. I don't know if it's affected by the time of day, but I imagine it shouldn't. Like, I don't know if it's like 3% at some points in the day, 1% at others. But hopefully Piximon will turn up sooner rather than later, because I don't really want to be doing this for like 20 minutes. That would kinda suck. That's another orange banana, though. Genuinely, I don't know what the spawn rates of these things are, but I feel like I'm seeing one a lot more frequently than I should be, you know, finding the other. You know what, while I'm doing this and just kind of running back and forth, I'm going to just look this up on my phone and see what the, like, appearance rate of these things are. Okay, so how would I even find this? Digimon World 10 out of 10. I'm also learning that I can't type today. Digimon World. Yes, one. Tropical Jungle. That's probably the best search I could think of for it. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's see here. Okay, Tropical Jungle has 4 sub-areas. All of the spawn rates of certain things. The Piximon. The orange banana is a 3% spawn rate. Honestly, the fact that that is a 3% spawn rate, and I have a 3%, and I think Piximon has a 3% encounter rate, not exactly a great sign when I've found one of these things twice, and the other one has not made an appearance yet. I'm also fully aware that this has probably become very uninteresting to watch, if it ever was. Anyway, hopefully get through this without too much hassle. I have to say hopefully, because man, this is choosing violence against me. I just need it to appear. Come on, Pixie. I know you're around here somewhere. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. If he isn't on the screen now, I'm just gonna fast forward until he eventually turns up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fast forward until he eventually turns up. Okay, so I finally found it. It took ages, but here we are. Hey, are you the one building the city? Yes. You're real lucky to meet me. I don't look at I'm an ultimate Digimon. If you beat me, I'll help you. Okay, I accept. Okay, so now we finally get our long-awaited battle with Piximon. Because you may recall, we could have potentially fought Piximon right at the start of the game. We would have gotten absolutely obliterated, but we could have fought Piximon right at the start. Also, that's kind of huge, we just stopped its attack. We stopped its attack there, and also our Prominence Beam does a lot of damage. How much does that hit for? I hit for 517 and appeared to do a confusion effect. That's less ideal for me. Okay, I surely can't get double confused though, so so hopefully that didn't just start that over. Okay, that's gone now. I don't have the. That's okay. That's good, Kabuterimon. Keep on him. Keep on him, Kabuterimon. Let's go. Because obviously, our brain's stat isn't high enough. Our brain's stat isn't high enough for me to be able to just tell it when to do which move. Also, I still just find it incredibly funny that things can just block this giant death laser move. That's way too close, yeah. I should have known that the spear move would have outsped that. Honestly, that hits. And I don't know how much Electroshock I'll do. I'm going to throw another heal out just in case. This will do a lot. If I have a 1459, I'll throw out a medium recovery and just get rid of that immediately. Okay, that's a hit. What is that? That's damage, that's what that is. I did not like whatever that monstrosity of a move just was. Like, it seemed like it just threw out a whole bunch of... Yeah, it just threw us out like... I don't know, bomb robot. Not a fan of that, let's just say. Okay, we block that, the Prominence Beam lands. I think I might need one. I mean, that's not great. I was going to say I might need to use one of my MP recoveries. But I'm also starting to look like I might start needing to use some of my actual, you know, I might need to use, whatchamacallit, I might need to use the double flop, actually. The double flop might be the play. Actually, hold on, wait, that's... I shouldn't go for Electroshocker when it's in this form, because I don't want to find myself in a bad situation. I don't want to find myself in a bad situation where I... Okay, we got another big hit. I think I need, like, one hit, and then Electroshocker should be enough to finish him. And we interrupted his super. Hopefully he doesn't interrupt mine. That's going to interrupt it in time. Yeah. Okay, I need to drop a medium recovery on him. I should have just gone for double flop, I think. But I can just throw both of those, and we take... That still does a lot of damage. And now we get affected by this. Hopefully that doesn't hit. Yeah, we just managed to dodge that because of the, like, transformation. I do like how, honestly, even being hit by a negative status effect, you can turn that to your advantage in this game. I do quite like that about it. So that's something I've always thought was quite interesting and cool about this game. Nowhere did I get hit by the confusion effect coming out of it but didn't take damage. That's a bit goofy. And we're right back into the kind of pixel art one. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? Maybe Piximon is tougher than I gave him credit for. Like, I felt confident that I could win this, and I am still very confident that I can and will win this. But I didn't think I was going to need this much, I don't want to call it assistance, but I didn't think I'd need to be this many items. I'm very glad I stocked up, let's just say. But now we're one hit away. One more Prominence Beam should be enough to finish him off. And we miss the Claw Strike, okay. Either way, one good hit should finish him off here. Kabuterimon, please just attack him. Kabuterimon, just attack him. Why are you turning your back to him? That's going to do so much damage. That should hit. It got blocked. Okay. Okay, this time I can land Electroshocker and finish him off, I think. This should be it. Unless he blocks it, which I don't see him doing. The Electroshocker lands, takes out Piximon, and that is an ultimate level Digimon defeated. Honestly, I think Piximon's greatest advantage is all of its status ailments. Okay, and it dropped an MP chip and a whole bunch of money. Very nice. Thanks, Piximon. Wow, I lost. Well, I'll see you in the city. Okay, so with that, Piximon joins the city. Piximon is an ultimate level... So, Piximon is an ultimate level Digimon. And Piximon will basically just stand around in... he'll stand around in the shop, and he'll offer to sell you a training manual. The training manual costs something like 50,000. It is ridiculously expensive. I think it's 50,000 bits, and it helps you train a little bit better, but I'm pretty sure that the effect is pretty much negligible, and therefore absolutely not worth the absolutely insane, you know, 50,000 price tag. It's one of those, it's an item of that, yeah, it's kind of there, but it can't justify its price tag in the slightest. Okay, so that's another Mojyamon defeated, fantastic. And another 300 bits, very nice. I do like how when you beat a Digimon, it kind of just gets up and runs off. It just gets up and runs away like a big hero. Okay, let's head back to the city. I might as well just walk, you know. I might as well just walk because, realistically, I'm very close to the city. You know what? Let's fight this one Tsukaimon, why not? Because, realistically, this'll get one shot. Like, one Prominence Beam and it's done. One beam! If I land the beam, it's over. The real question, though, is, do I land the beam and have the meter for it? I don't even know what move of Tsukaimon even went for there. Like, it started clearly doing an animation for something, but I don't know what it was. Either way, that is another 400 bits. Now, let's head on back to the city, because I definitely want to start wrapping up this episode soon. Because, okay, I know that I'm going to have to speed up a couple of things in the episode, but I'm pretty much at a point where I want to end off the episode now. So hopefully, okay, Kabuterimon needs to go to the bathroom as well. So basically, my recording thing says I'm currently at 40 minutes. So I would quite like to start wrapping up this episode soon. I also want to buy the health shoe, because honestly, those things, I should be able to afford them, and those are going to be super helpful. But in the near future, those are going to be super helpful to me. Mostly just because, hey, that means I can wander around and, you know, regen stuff. So, what do I want to do next? Actually, I can quickly go into the shop and show Piximon. I don't think he turns up every time you enter the store. Also, I think it is partially random if he turns up. But, you know, let's just see how this goes. Is Piximon gonna be in here? Yes he is, okay. Let's see. Hi, I'm busy all the time running the shop. But I'm kind of lazy and I won't be in the shop much, but I got some cool stuff. Yes, this training manual. With this, your training will get better. It's very valuable. I'll sell it for 50,000 bits and you'll not regret buying it. I doubt that, because that is 50,000. Like 5 4 zeros. 50,000. Like, that is ridiculously pricey in this game. Okay, what do I even want? Actually, I know what I should do. I should go and talk to Vegemon. I should go and talk to Vegemon and go to get today's sirloins. Because realistically, that's pretty much all I have left to do today, I think. Because I'm relatively certain that like, what other Digimon are there left for me to get? Like, I could take on Factorial Town, but that's an entire episode. That's an episode or two. And Garurumon won't currently be around. I could go and try... It's probably too... Yeah, I'm probably too late to try to... Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, there's no way I could get to Misty Trees to fight Kabuterimon in time. So that's a little bit on the side. Can I just go and do some training? Maybe I'll just go and do some training. Yeah, let's go and do some training. I'll go and I'll do some training and, you know, make Kabuterimon just a little bit stronger. And then, eventually, he'll get tired, want to go to sleep, and that's when I'll end off the episode. 10 out of 10, when in doubt, whenever you need to skip a little bit of time in Digimon World, the green gym, it's always there. Okay, so, let's go and train. You know what? Let's go and train the brains stat. Why? Just because I can. Now, let's see here. How much do I even get from this? I get 8. And a bit of MP. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. Okay, so. Kabuterimon. I kind of wasted its final hour. But okay, so Kabuterimon now fades away. Let it be known that its final true act was defeating Piximon and getting it to come to the city. So, honestly, I think I had a good run with Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon might be the strongest one I've had so far. It's either him or Birdramon. Either way, it seems Kabuterimon has faded away. Before fading away, he gave birth to a Digitama. He'll be reborn with his abilities. Which egg do I want? So, once again, I'm going to end off the episode here, and next time we'll be starting anew. So this will be cycle number 4, and hopefully we'll get something that lives up to Birdramon and Kabuterimon. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time as we return to Digimon World and do even more training. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Later.